Leo, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Leo, trust that there is a message here for you. If you are a regular calling back in for another reading, welcome back, Leo. Great to have you here. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and I'm looking forward to bringing you through this message. Now, if you do enjoy it, Leo, please do like, share, comment. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button. It really does support the channel, keeps the readings coming, and helps me connect with your energy. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know I love to hear. Okay, Leo, we've got a couple of oracle cards to frame us up here. I have Nothing is Yet Set in Stone, Mutable Moon, and What Do You Need to Release, Waning Moon. Well, we are in the waning cycle of the Piscean full moon lunar eclipse from the weekend. It was super powerful for me. I wonder how you went through it, Leo. And we were working with the energy of release then, and the Piscean energy, maybe releasing illusionary energy. You might have gone through an emotional release as well. I mean, we see this high tide energy. The water, of course, is linked to emotions in tarot and oracle. But what I love is the message that nothing is yet set in stone, because whatever situation you're dealing with here, Leo, it feels like the outcome can still change, can still shift, that things are still fluid, that decisions haven't been made, that maybe you can also influence an outcome here, but you might need to release some kind of surrender or release expectation around how you think things will go. All right, let's go further into this message, Leo, using the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot today. I'll link both of these decks down below for you to explore. I'll also link my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing. And my socials, Instagram and TikTok. I am very active and interactive on both of those platforms. All right, we have Sovereignty, number 5. And the 5 energy is associated with change, expansion, things turning around, and shifts. Sovereignty is really asking you to stand in your inner authority, your truth, your authenticity. And that Piscean moon is very much about breaking down illusionary energy so that we can really feel into the truth of the heart. I see a portal here. We're going through the cave, almost through the hermit's journey here. We can't see what is on the other side, but we see the light. Light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing is yet set in stone. Stand in your truth, because maybe, we don't have to back down here, or something can really happen that aligns with your heart. Okay, let's move into this, Leo. I am intrigued. So we'll see what the first card out is from the tarot. It is the 6 of Cups. And look, we see that wave energy, the tsunami of emotion. Okay, 6 of Cups themes. It is a receivership theme for me of emotional growth, of happiness. This can be an energy of reconnection or connection with, a dear friend and a strange family member. Sometimes reconnection or reconciliation in emotional partnership as well. Can be the feeling of nostalgia, back to the past, back to the place you grew up, really feeling into who you were as a sovereign being before life maybe got hard or before adulting, right? What do you need to release? Well, we will see. Oh, look at this, 8 of Cups. Such a big energy here of the water, the emotional energy. We see the full moon. It's a nod to the eclipse over the weekend. The 8 of Cups for me often talks about leaving behind what, was not complete for you, so that you can find the missing pieces. You can find the 1 cup that will bring us from the 8 to the 9, which is wish fulfillment. So I think you've got your heart set on something here, and we're being told it is not set in stone. The outcome, you can still influence this, but you might need to release expectations of timing here or how this comes together. I have pulled the Lovers. I do feel that this is an emotional situation that involves another person. I'm not going to limit it to love. Like I said, soul partnership with the Lovers could be with a family member or a dear friend. But I think that there is balance and harmony that needs to be restored in a situation. either after a separation, maybe after an argument, you know, maybe not seeing eye to eye here. The Lovers does talk about connection as well. It's also choice. So you or another person here is making a choice to reconnect. There might be apologies that need to happen. There is water under this bridge. Maybe we need to release what has happened, the past charge, and come into a place of forgiveness while also standing in our sovereign truth. The Lovers is an energy of Gemini, Leo. You might be dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or someone with Leo, Gemini mix, maybe. Okay, oh, the Chariot. Wow, so we go from the number 6 in the Major Arcana to number 7, the Chariot, and this is associated with Cancer, so we have more of the water theme. But the Chariot is moving on from that, moving on and moving towards to claim the victory. The Chariot also talks about making a very aligned decision. There might have been being in two minds, you know, being in duality here, you know, seeing the pros and cons but not being able to choose. But the Chariot shows that somebody has made a firm decision and from that place is ready to move forward. Now, is that you, Leo, or are you waiting? I feel like you're more the waiter here who's sitting in the high emotions. And what you're being told is nothing is yet set in stone. We have the energy of connection, reconnection. What we need to release is maybe the hurt, the pain of the past. Well, without being the one who is maybe backing down or people pleasing, we need to stand in authentic truth here. But we have such a strong energy of forward movement, claiming the win, claiming the victory. Oh my goodness. All right. We've got enough cards here because you know how I said with the 8 of Cups, how there is a big missing piece and it's like 8 cups plus 1 equals the 9 of Cups. That is the wish fulfillment. That is also the energy, the world, the universe that opens a new cycle. What comes before this? Judgment. I think that you're going through final judgment, or someone in this situation might be going through a wake-up call, bit of a divine reckoning as to what is important to them. And I think that we have this energy here, Ace of Cups, of the emotional new beginning. Energy being poured back into love and connection. So this is written all over it as a fresh new start after a severing of ties, maybe an argument, maybe there has been, like I said, alienation in a situation. Nothing is yet set in stone. So if you feel that maybe you need to be the one to open the door to extend the olive branch here, Leo, then that would be the advice. But the world, the universe would indicate there can be a new cycle here beginning, but it can't be from the energy of the past that needs to be released. We've got a clean slate energy, stepping into new levels of vulnerability, and there can be a very long-term cycle, maybe a forever cycle here that is being initiated. The Ace of Cups, the emotional new beginning, the reinvestment in the situation from a place of sovereign truth. So I'm going to leave it here, Leo. I love this message. It feels very positive for you. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading or healing, do follow the link to my website down below to check those out. I will also link my alignment program where I teach the 4 fields method. That is my legacy work, and I'll let you read all about it, but it really is a full system for bringing your being into alignment with the outcome that you desire. The program is the bridge between where you are now and that outcome. I'll also link my socials, Instagram and TikTok, where I'm very interactive. So I'll leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and magic, Leo. Do take care. Bye for now.